Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for Aden in the car after having too much coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's been a little bit. There's been a little bit of time between this past one and this one. There are two reasons. There are two reasons that have happened. For one, I had to wait for traffic, kind of, and that'll come up in reason two. But for number one, I've been making a story on TikTok. I introduced a character on TikTok called Monger. Monger is a AI computer counterpart to myself. The backstory is I was messing around with chatbots while playing Dungeon AI, and I left the computer running, and it basically created itself. Now it talks to me. Look, convoluted backstory. But there are people out there that only pick up snippets of the story, right? That's the way TikTok works. You post short stories, they're seeing bits and pieces of the story, and they come back in the comments with, where can I download this? Or, this is a sham, that's not a real AI. And I'm using hashtag skit and things in these things. I'm not intending for people to believe that this is an actual AI. But then I had this whole idea I was going to make Monger a co-host here on YouTube. That's why several of you new subscribers have probably subscribed to see Monger as my co-host here on this little vlog thing that I do. I don't know how to deal with this now because I don't want to fool anybody. My idea was I would have Monger pre-recorded sound bites that I would have available right here. You can't see my hand, but down where, pretty close to where the stick shift was, that I could hit. Like, hey, Monger, what's going on today? You suck, leave me alone. You know, something rude. I was trying to make Monger kind of this very cold-hearted AI that was probably going to dominate the world type of deal. And now I don't want to continue trying to fool anybody. And that brings me to my second point. I didn't get called out directly for this, but it's been something just brought up in conversation on the internet of making videos while driving. Now, I am in traffic right now. That's why I decided to record this today. I am moving at a snail's pace, right? I can keep full attention to the road and talk to you at the same time. You're hands-free. I'm not holding a phone. This is a GoPro mounted to the top of my car sunglass holder by magnets and a microphone all set up like that. I've shown this off on TikToks. Anyway, there are people out there that have great reason as to call out people for making videos while driving. I have tried to make this a complete hands-free device. I also decided to do this during this time so the workflow of it didn't intrepid any part of my social life and or family life, work life, all those things. Like, this was just a thing to do when you're stuck commuting, right? Yeah, I listen to podcasts, music, and those things, but I wanted to be creating. So I came up with this system to make these little short vlogs. And in doing so, I was trying to spread this music. The music of Nathan Jatcko. This is Catch on his album Catch. It was his last album, okay? And there are very sentimental reasons as to why I started doing this. But I feel weird knowing that there are people out there absolutely against doing any type of filming and taking away from the road. So I want to know, you new subscribers and things out there, what do I do with this? What are your ideas? I do really try to keep this safe. Now, my GoPro is voice activated. Like, I could tell it to stop and start recording everything. I find it really easy to just hit the off button. it's very minimal input on my part. My notes that I take for the days that I do are like in my view of the road. They're easy to look at, like, hey, today was National Leave Office Early Day. I didn't do that. I left on time, but I didn't leave early. That's a fun one. Anyway, I want some feedback. I wanted to hear from you. Does this continue? I could just do it whenever there's traffic. There seems to be plenty of traffic lately. Why is there so much traffic? I don't know. I don't know what the future of this holds. I really don't know. It's fun when I'm in a good headspace and want to be making content. This is a really easy way for me to do it. So I leave it in your hands, YouTube, Facebook. If I don't hear from anybody, maybe I'm just talking into the void. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So this is the point where I hit the off button. Goodbye, everybody.